IMO Instruments Implementation Code, III Code. This IMO instrument established by Resolution A.1070, 28, aims to ensure effective implementation of IMO instruments by member states in their capacity as flag, port, and coastal states. It provides a framework for states to develop strategies, monitor performance, and continuously improve their implementation of international maritime regulations. This resolution adopted the III Code as a standard for IMO member state audits. Objective: the core objective is to enhance global maritime safety, the security of ships, and the protection of the marine environment. General requirements: develop a strategy. States should develop an overall strategy to fulfill their obligations and responsibilities as a flag, port, and coastal state. Establish a methodology. A methodology is needed to monitor and assess the effectiveness of the strategy in implementing and enforcing relevant international instruments. Continuous review. The strategy should be continuously reviewed to improve overall performance and organizational capability. IMO Member State Audit Scheme. IMSS. This scheme is a mandatory program where member states are audited against the III Code to evaluate their performance in implementing IMO instruments, in accordance with Auditor's Manual for the IMO Member State Audit Scheme, IMO Circular Letter No. 3425 dated December 5, 2013. Mandatory audits. The audits under IMSS are mandatory for all member states and to occur within a 7-year cycle. Purpose of audits. The audits aim to assess a member state's capabilities, resources, and overall performance in fulfilling its obligations as a flag state, port state, and coastal state. Scope of audits. Audits cover various aspects of a member state's implementation of IMO instruments, including legislation and regulation, enforcement of regulations, evaluation and review of performance. Benefits of audits. By identifying areas for improvement, the audits help member states strengthen their regulatory frameworks and enhance their ability to implement IMO instruments effectively. Management of IMSS. The IMSS is managed through the Global Integrated Ship Information System, GISIS, which facilitates planning, conducting, and reporting on audits. Strategy. 1. Strategy exists to ensure that international responsibilities as a flag, port, and coastal state are met. 2. Methodology established to monitor and assess that the strategy ensures effective implementation. 3. Continuous review of the strategy undertaken to achieve, maintain, and improve the overall organizational performance and capability as a flag, port, and coastal state. Capacity. 1. Capability to implement and enforce the provisions of the applicable IMO instruments through appropriate national legislation and to provide the necessary implementation and enforcement. 2. Infrastructure. Capability to promulgate laws which permit effective jurisdiction and control in administrative, technical, and social matters over ships flying its flag. 3. A legal basis in place for the enforcement of national laws and regulations, including the associated investigative and penal processes. 4. Sufficient personnel with maritime expertise to assist in the promulgation of the necessary national laws and to discharge all the responsibilities of the state, including reporting as required by the respective conventions. 5. Documented procedure defining controls on identification, storage, protection, retrieval, retention time, and disposition of records. 6. Demonstrates continual improvement of measures giving effect to conventions and protocols accepted. Implementation. 1. Policies are implemented through national legislation. 2. Responsibilities within the administration assigned to update and revise any relevant policies adopted. 3. Resources and processes capable of administering a safety and environmental protection program in place. 4. Administrative instructions to implement applicable international rules and regulations issued. 5. Resources in place to ensure compliance with the requirements of IMO instruments through an independent audit and inspection program. 6. An audit and inspection program independent of any administrative bodies is in place for requirements of STCW 1978, as amended. 7. Training, assessment of competence, and certification of seafarers are in accordance with the provisions of STCW 1978. 8. STCW certificates and endorsements accurately reflect the competencies of the seafarers, using the appropriate terminology. 9. Impartial investigation capabilities ensured. Thank you for watching the video. For more marine topics, please subscribe the channel. Please help us with your valuable feedback to improve the contents.